That's what's up. Doing you. I miss you, man. I love you, man. If you ride with me, that's okay, that's on me. You can be yourself, you ain't gotta lie to me. I could come and slide you, I could be your pilot. We gon' live like we're never gonna see. A roadside, chillin' on the mountaintop. We just wanna jog ride, we only live one life. Lot of niggas terrified, don't wanna live a lie. Oh yeah, if you wanna ride, that's okay, that's on me. I got this feeling that my dreams will never come unless I chase it. I've been feeling hella lazy, need to push up on myself. You guilty conscious, keep me waiting on some help. Basically, I had insecurities. Mentally, I was killing myself. Constantly running from my memory. Apparently, I was dealing with anxiety. Like, what is this inside of me? How do I identify it? Gotta get it out of me. I just wanna be free. If you ride with me, that's okay, that's on me. You can be yourself, you ain't gotta lie to me. I could come and slide you, I could be your pilot. We gon' live like we're never gonna see. A roadside, chillin' on the mountaintop. We just wanna jog ride, we only live one life. Lot of niggas terrified, don't wanna live a lie. Oh yeah, if you wanna ride, that's okay, that's on me. Rest assured, I'ma be an entrepreneur. I can feel it out of my bones. You can smell it like cologne. I thank God for never letting go. I'm in the studio, getting ready for the radio. Every day I'm always making sure that I'ma work towards my goals. I just wanna make sure I'm on focus. I don't wanna be homeless again. I like a cash flow in a back road with a love bug and a lot of hugs. I've been done wrong since I was young. And it's crazy, cause that's all I really want. If you ride with me, that's okay, that's on me. You can be yourself, you ain't gotta lie to me. I could come and slide you, I could be your pilot. We gon' live like we're never gonna see. A roadside, chillin' on the mountaintop. We just wanna jog ride, we only live one life. Lot of niggas terrified, don't wanna live a lie. Yeah, if you wanna ride, that's okay, that's on me. That's all I really want, chillin' on the mountaintop. That's all I really want. What's up, cuzzo? Where you at? You chillin'? That's what's up. Doing you. I miss you, man. I love you, man. If you ride with me, that's okay, that's on me. You can be yourself, you ain't gotta lie to me. I could come and slide you, I could be your pilot. We gon' live like we're never gonna see. A roadside, chillin' on the mountaintop. We just wanna jog ride, we only live one life. Lot of niggas terrified, don't wanna live a lie. Oh yeah, if you wanna ride, that's okay, that's on me. I got this feeling that my dreams will never come unless I chase it. I've been feeling hella lazy, need to push up on myself. You guilty conscious, keep me waiting on some help. Basically, I had insecurities. Mentally, I was killing myself. Constantly running from my memory. Apparently, I was dealing with anxiety. Like, what is this inside of me? How do I identify it? Gotta get it out of me. I just wanna be free. If you ride with me, that's okay, that's on me. You can be yourself, you ain't gotta lie to me. I could come and slide you, I could be your pilot. We gon' live like we're never gonna see. A roadside, chillin' on the mountaintop. We just wanna jog ride, we only live one life. Lot of niggas terrified, don't wanna live a lie. Oh yeah, if you wanna ride, that's okay, that's on me. Rest assured, I'ma be an entrepreneur. I can feel it out of my bones. You can smell it like cologne. I thank God for never letting go. I'm in the studio, getting ready for the radio. Every day I'm always making sure that I'ma work towards my goals. I just wanna make sure I'm on focus. I don't wanna be homeless again. I like a cash flow in a back road with a love bug and a lot of hugs. I've been done wrong since I was young. And it's crazy, cause that's all I really want. If you ride with me, that's okay, that's on me. You can be yourself, you ain't gotta lie to me. I could come and slide you, I could be your pilot. We gon' live like we're never gonna see. A roadside, chillin' on the mountaintop.
Hi guys, I am so excited. I want to let y'all know, Admin Sim been in her technical bag. Y'all see I got the 5 minutes. Y'all can't hear me typing no more. Y'all saw that? I know y'all saw that. I know y'all saw that. Okay, I love seeing everybody. Dr. Will's in here. Hey, Titan. Hey, Dawn. Latoya, Breezy, Tamika, Lona, Melissa, Janelle. Hey, bees. Okay. So if this is your first time here, hi, my name is Admin Sin. I am the founder of The Hive. Black on the Job is a career development social impact company. We're geared to getting every Black person to six figures, and we do so through free to low cost career services. We have been in business since 2018, and since then we have raised $150 million in salary increases. Our average salary raise is $35,000 within 46 days, and we love it here at the Hive. Get comfortable. I'm not even usually looking this raggedy, y'all. So if this is your first time here, you're gonna definitely see Admin Sin with some lashes on. Okay, nigga is tired. Okay. So if you were invited here, your friend was not tripping. She cusses a lot, but she know her shit. That is me, Admin Sin. Okay. Y'all, let me tell y'all. I've been working with the technical bees. Okay. I've been telling y'all for a while. Admin Sin couldn't afford a full-time techie person. So I, I had to give up some ass. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. What I ended up doing is I ended up getting a consultation and having somebody come in and kind of help me. No ass was given, but money was. And I was like, you know what? I got 500 on it. I got 500 on it for the bees. I got 500 on it for the bees. I got 500 for the bees. So we went ahead and we got somebody to do some technical stuff, get our shit together. You feel me? Now it's some stuff at the bottom of the screen and shit. I'm like, don't hurt them. Don't hurt them. I said, Regina, shake it fast. I was ready. I said, you know what? Maybe I give a nigga a dip in the honey jar. Maybe so. Maybe so. But then what happened was the people who was really qualified was women. And then I had like some religious situations going on. I was like, damn, maybe I have to have Dr. Miller tag team it in for me. But we just came up with some money and then we made it work. Okay. Thank you, Kyra. Thank you. The crawl. And then y'all always be like, Sam, we want to donate. We don't got the button. So let me show y'all what he showed me how to do and shit. Let me show y'all. Let me see. Okay, I don't know how to press the buttons yet. Look. Yeah. They should have never gave me some clickies. Okay. They should have never gave me some clickies. I said, oh, this is it for me. This is where I'm at now. Y'all could never hate it. Bad B. Okay. Bad B. Get bad B. Noise. Katina, right? Noise. I said, okay, we got this together. All right. So everybody got their notebook, right? Let me tell y'all something. We getting fancy, Jatira. We getting fancy. Okay. So let me make sure y'all get y'all notebook now. Some of y'all want to talk about y'all got no Instagram. If you don't have an Instagram, inbox the B team and they'll take care of you. If you have an Instagram, this is a method to the madness. My mindset was a lot of y'all be like, Admin Sin, I wish I could have all the materials that y'all be doing at Black on the Job in one space. So I said, y'all do communicate with us on social media. If we can send you an inbox and I'm not all up in your inbox on some bullshit, everything you get from Black on the Job will be in one space. Then when your cousin and them be like, oh, can you help me with my resume? You be like, huh. Here go the link. And then now it's good for you too. Look at that. Don, you see the QR? They have to show me how to use QR. I'm not even going to lie. So if you did not follow the directions and get your planner, your notebook. Oh, planner season is right around the corner. This is what the notebook looked like, y'all. I even looked out for you tree hugging, moonlight water bees. The ones that be doing your affirmations and shit. I looked out for y'all too. I said they like the word manifestation and shit. So I gave y'all a whole situation. Y'all got some abundant stuff going on up in here. I said, you know what? You know what? My spiritual bees, they want their stuff. Then for the rest of us, each of the pages now, when y'all get it, they gotta say, yes, B. Just inbox us. We'll help you, Sherry. This the one. Oh, Edmondson was killing it there. Okay. Let me think on this one. You know, when I say something a little controversial, okay? So now y'all all get a free planner. Notebook. Oh, the planner is speaking to me. And if we have guest speakers, it's 75 pages. There's a few different things up in there. If you got some goals that you got to do, this is just from me to you. And then this is an admin sense page. I really want to give you guys this because I always do brilliant thoughts. So this was perfect. Things to do. If you did not get your planner, notebook, just message the B team. B team got y'all. Y'all know the beekeepers are on top of it. Ain't it cute, y'all? And I made sure it was long enough because I hate when I spend my good money. Y'all don't even spend no money, but for me, I don't like when I be spending my good money and they barely give me like 4 pages. Okay. So that's it is 73 pages. So y'all got lots of room to write. Lots and lots of room to write. Go to I'll put it in a minute if you like, oh Sin, shit. Now you be posting and I don't be paying attention. I know. I'll put the link in a second in the chat so y'all can get it. If you're on the broadcast channel, you got it already. It's in your inbox in the broadcast channel. I did put it in the business channel too. So actually, they just sent me a link. Hold on. Actually, the marketing team just sent me this link. Let me drop this link in the chat. She said, hi, Admin, for those who don't have it. I forgot to give this to you. I just got to copy the whole message. Okay. So just grab the link, but it says hi, Admin, but that's because it was from the team. So if you click that link, it will lead you to the planner as the notebook as well. Okay. Okay, Alicia, you already know OGB. Yes, Breezy. I think I'm going to do a planner this year again. I am over my imposter syndrome. I don't know how you get imposter syndrome once you've done something already, but I'm there. So we're about to get started. I have it right there. Somebody comment there so y'all can see it. It's my only comment. I'll paste it one more time. Y'all could just click that link and it will definitely help you for those who do not have an Instagram account. Okay, I got y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. Okay, so y'all know I like to start off the live with something that I learned, and I think this is actually really good. So I was listening to a sermon, and they asked, do you know the difference between courage and confidence? And how sometimes we end up having imposter syndrome when we ask for confidence in a situation that you need courage in. And so they said the difference between confidence and courage is that confidence is rooted in the known, right? While courage is rooted in the unknown. And when you're trying something for the first time, what you really want is courage. But when you have done something before and you have a proven track record on it, that means you're now operating in confidence. So sometimes you may approach something and you're like, oh, I wish I had the confidence to do this. If it's your first time, girl, you don't need the confidence to do so. And that's how you get imposter syndrome, because the confidence isn't there. Sometimes it takes courage, right? And that's the bravery that you need to do something differently, right? So when you're setting your intentions and all that stuff, just remember that there's a difference between confidence and courage. Now, this wasn't just some religious stuff. I went to Google. I said, I ain't been in church in a while. I've been at the mosque. I don't know, if Allah got some different situations going on, but the pastor was absolutely right. When you look up the definition, confidence and courage are different, but both can be important to success. Confidence comes from believing in your abilities and qualities, right? And it's built through experience and past successes, right? So it can motivate you to take action and seize opportunities, but can also lead you to complacency. But we ain't there yet. We Black people. That last part is for white people because, they always try to have mediocrity. Now, courage is an act of standing up for what you believe in. It's about taking steps despite fear. right? So this is for new ventures, innovative and persistent through difficulty. So you see right here how this says new ventures, right? So today, while we about to get started, I want to ask you guys today, as we go over our resumes and how we're going to be looking at careers, and if you've never applied for a different job, if you've never even touched your resume, you like resume schmeasureme. My homegirl Taisha, she used to work at the HR department at the food stamp line, and girl, she been doing my shit ever since. I ain't never touched it. I ain't never looked at it. Then today you're going to be needing courage, right? Because you're going to be trying something new. So go ahead and type in the comments courage. Now, if you like, girl, I didn't dabble. I know what a professional summary is. I didn't did a resume a time or two before. Then you're going to be operating in competence. And so I want you to type competence in the chat. So I can see, are we dealing with some newbies? Are we dealing with some bees that's like, girl, fuck going on around here? Resume. I've been believing those discouraging Black folks on Twitter who said ain't no jobs. Which one we doing? We got courage or we got confidence? Alicia, it's me. Lion, okay? Rough, dog, okay? Courage, okay? I be operating in courage. Oh, mama said, girl, I got the confidence, right? And I think that that's something that we always need to remember, that there's a difference from there, okay? Twin. Okay, confidence, Tanya. Okay, how you doing? No, Breezy, we're going to talk about that. Okay, so last week we talked about that skills pay bills. Now, this is a tried and true statement here at Black on the Job. We believe that skills pay bills, right? Education can add the tax, okay? You got a certificate, you got a certification, that can always add the tax, right? But skill set is what pay bills. I do have a series coming out that's called Degree to Dollars, where I'm going to discuss what skill sets you get per the degree you get. But I'm not downing education. What I'm saying, it's not the degree that will qualify you. I don't even give a fuck if you got a PhD up in here. It's not the degree in and of itself. It's the skills that you pulled in those classrooms that you honed in on. When you got a master's degree, when you mastered that skill, it is your skills that pushes you over. And sometimes when we're looking at our degree and we're transferring over from in school to getting jobs, we don't pull those skills that we get from those degrees over. And that's why it makes it more difficult for us to apply and know what roles that we qualify for, right? It's the skills in the degree, not the degree itself. If that was the case, I give it to you guys in common sense language. If it was just any degree, y'all would just go to school and y'all get a degree that say degree, right? We give you a degree on a specific field. Why? Because it's the skill sets that is attached to that degree, okay? That's going to be very important for you guys to understand, because what happens is my pinky of Negroes up in here with the alphabets behind their name be like, Amison, you always be talking to, the ones with us with high school diplomas, but some of us have went to school. Okay, and for what? And what did you learn? What did you do? What's your experience? What's your skill set? So the message is the same for everybody. That's why you be knowing folks with master's degrees, doing nails. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with doing nails, but the way they doing it ain't the way, because they think they can doctor their way into that and they deal with disappointment. We have to remember that the school is to help you with your skills. Okay, that's the reason. So I want to show you guys a chart, because that's where we're going to start with, and I want to show you guys how the difference in the skill sets that you flesh out makes an impact on your resume. Now, I didn't have a fancy way to do this because the team asked if they can help me, and I told them no, and I should have told them yes. So it's not fancy yet. Y'all got to wait, because, I had too much courage. I know I got some twins up in here. Let's take the skill project coordination, right? Some of us have project coordination duties. So let's look up what project coordination duties look like. And this is an entry-level skill, the function of project coordination. And I'll show you guys why. And we've already went through the difference between um, titles in industry. There's an industry called project management, and then people have project management functions in their job. Some of you guys have project coordinating functions in your job, right? So you may be monitoring the project's progress. And remember, the word project is fluid. So let's say, for instance, you're a teacher, right? We just got started, Linnea. Hey, girl. So let's say, for instance, you're a teacher. You monitor each one of your students can be a project. You may monitor their progress, create report on it, right? So you monitor their progress through quizzes and tests. Then you have to create a report on it, right? You may identify if a bunch of the projects failed. Example, a bunch 30-40% of your students got a certain question wrong, right? You may have some students that are delayed in accepting or grasping the concept, right? Or deviations that affect the project quality, the quality of the students learning by the end, right? And it could be budgeting or scheduling, right? So you can assign tasks to the different projects. So project management coordination as a function. So if you do anything such as prioritizing tasks, you have clear communication, you build effective collaboration, you have to document any progress or anything, as well as remaining flexible, and analyzing what you're looking at, then you have done project coordination. Now, if you try to write the resume with basic project coordination skills, right, as an entry level, the type of roles that you would end up applying for are going to be implementation coordinator or junior project manager, right? A project manager that works underneath a junior B. And so your salary is going to look something like 50 to 60,000, right? Now, if you did not understand that you're actually, as a teacher, doing operation strategy execution, which is looking at your lesson plans, executing a complete strategy about how you will teach this certain lesson or this subject or topic, or how you're going to impact these students, and you didn't write your resume from the focus of operation strategy instead of project coordination, you then will be picked for roles that are more senior. And now your salary is 75 to 95,000, right? So just that little difference from writing your resume based off of your skills of operations versus writing your skills based off of the coordinating, that is a $30,000 difference, 25 to 30, right? Just that simple move. Understanding that my resume is skill-based. And do I have the skills of a project coordinator? Yes. But my higher level skill, me creating an entire strategy about how I'm going to operate this classroom, execute it, look at the risk, look at what my goal is in the future, look at the past reporting, which is everything you would do as a teacher, and you missed that opportunity to write your resume surrounding the higher level skill, you just left $30,000 with the skull. Okay? Right? And so the roles that you would apply to, if with the right strategy, will be closer to here. Right? Now, if you a bad bee, you decide to come to Admin Sen. And you like, girl, fuck this. I'm going to have the B team do it. We will write your role around strategic implementation, to where not only are we talking about the project strategy and how you created the curriculum, we're going to talk about how you devise a curriculum using user experience, taking in the data of your students, and outlining a strategic execution that also implements learning benchmarks so that you can qualify for a salary of 100 to 150,000. Right? So that one skill that started off way back here at 50 and 65,000, we can get that teacher all the way up. Now y'all be like, Admin Sen, you be lying on them resumes. No, What we do is we usually 99 times out of 10, we're taking the highest value skill. So let's take a social worker. What usually when I look at a social worker resume, they use that word case management out. Y'all be like, case management, case management. I'm the manager of the cases. I can manage the cases I manage. And I'll be like, and then you get your resume back, right? And we're writing about program management and program directorship. And we're writing around those skill levels. And because they're the ones that are looking at salaries that are closer to 80 to 100,000 right out the gate, because we're writing it on the director level. Okay. Now put a B in the comment if this makes sense before we get started on the resume breakdown. Okay. Y'all love to use the word time management. If you got time management on your resume, you should be in that DIY resume workshop, because ain't nobody need to have time management on their resume. Okay. Yes, Maureen, always. Because what ends up happening is that all these administrative assistant roles come in your inbox and you admin sin. I just don't understand. All my life, I've been an assistant. I assist. I feel like I deserve more. You do. Reason why your ass is at 55,000 is because you're not writing things on your resume like operational prioritization so you can get management level roles, right? You're not writing things on your resume like strategic prioritization and resource allocation. Okay. That's what I do. You hand me a customer service assistant, I got resource allocation on that resume, time management not on there, so that they can qualify for roles that are 75,000 to 100,000. Okay. So when we're looking at skills, that's how we have to look at them. So go ahead and take a screenshot. For those of you guys who follow the directions to your notebooks, I will be sending this out to you guys personally via inbox afterwards. The team will, not me, because I always forget, so that you guys can look at the skills that you got currently listed on your resume. Stop putting customer service on your resume. Stop it. Stop putting problem solving on your resume. Okay. Stop putting critical thinking on your resume. Stop putting data entry on your resume. Stop putting creativity on your resume. Stop that shit. I'm tired of y'all. Don't do it. No. Okay. Because we got to get to the money. I'm trying to tell you, we can't be dependent upon these clear folks to understand what we do. Instead of customer service, you're going to be using the words client service management and client and customer success. You're not going to be over there with that bullshit. Okay. You're going to be using the right words. You're going to be putting on there relationship management. We not with that bullshit no more. We're not about to be sitting out, oh, Sin, I be servicing the customers. No, service yourself. Service yourself. Okay? Service yourself. Okay? The Bible say charity start at home, or it might be in the Quran, or it might be in both. I just know that it's true. Okay? Multitasking. Stop that. I'm so sick of y'all with that. Stop it. Multitasking. Don't do it. We all got a cell phone. Okay? Everybody multitask. That's the reason why you put multitasking on your resume, and then you be wondering why the customer service Bangladesh Indians be hitting your ass up for $40,000. That's why. Okay? You need to put words on there like project management. We just looked at the functions of that. Okay? And that's when you bump your salary. Okay? That's how you bump that. Okay? We gonna get it right tonight. Oh, you're welcome, Andrea. We're going to get it right tonight, okay? We're going to get it right. Y'all know it because y'all don't be listening, Takesha. I be sitting here doing my nice little post and shit, fleshing it out, making it nice. 3 likes. Then y'all make 16 posts. And then saying, can I put attention to detail on a resume? No, you cannot. Stop that shit. That's why you at 35,000, because you got attention to detail on your resume. Okay? Don't do that no more. Don't do it. I love you guys. Don't do it. This is another one y'all love. I don't know who told you about attention to detail, but you shouldn't have paid attention to that detail. It never served you. It never served you. You're going to be put in process improvement and compliance so that you can go for roles that are higher in salary. And then if you're feeling like a baddie and you got the qualifications, you can start putting quality assurance and process improvement so you can go for higher level roles at 70 and 90,000. Okay. Now, about to go to our next screen. I want to give a few different examples as well as critical thinking. If you put critical thinking on your resume, it doesn't look like you was thinking critically because that's the reason why you have 50,000 because you put critical thinking. We don't do that. We're going to put data analysis, analytical decision maker, strategic. We're going to do something else. Okay. So now, I know a lot of you guys are new because y'all came from the Instagram post where I was looking fine as hell. I know. I would have followed me too. I mean, look at me. I'm just playing. I want to preface this because sometimes we get a little confused. I don't got to prove myself. That's not what I'm here for. The proof is in the pudding, baby. Just type in, I got the job. What I do want you to know, which is extremely important, is that when you are looking online for resume advice or you're getting resume advice for people that have generic resume advice, the general is to get you to the average. The average salary in this country is 45,000. So when you guys ask me questions like, Admin Sam, I heard that we're only supposed to have a one-page resume. That's to get everyone to average. So you will always get average basic advice so that you can meet what society standard is. The thing is that I don't live a, society standard as life, and I don't want that for you neither. I don't want you to live a standard life at all. Never. So when we're teaching things, I am always going to teach you at a level above society. Our job at Black Women's Job is to get you to $100,000 a year. I think they said only 17%. No, I'm sorry. 17% of both, if you add Black men and women separately, make six figures. So the advice that you're given will go against the social norms, but nobody is trying to be normal. We're trying to be above that. Y'all not up in there on y'all Wednesday night for 45,000. Bye. No. I mean, I want to see more niggas traveling. I'm tired of going to these little foreign countries and I'm the only nigga involved. I need y'all to make some more money. So I'll be out there, hey B, hey girl. Okay. Me too. I need y'all there. So we're always going to be giving advice at that level. It's never going to be, you can go to a Job Corps type situation or a Goodwill job training bullshit. And they're going to tell you to put, multitasking all day. I mean, they're working at Job Corps. And so that's what they are going to try to do to get you at that salary. We're not there yet. We're past that. We don't start there. Okay. So let's look at some of the music to this one. Okay. Let's go over some of the things that go inside of a resume. I want to show you guys what that looks like, but I forgot to pull it up. Hold on. Let me put this one up. Drive and then resume example for B. Okay. Let me do one more. Change management resume. All right, let me pull up my resume example. My bad, B. I forgot to pull this up so that y'all can see this. Nobody's personal information. Okay. So this is how your resume is supposed to look. There are some questions, right? So first thing first, of course, your name goes here. And I'm going to be dispelling some of those myths as we go along. Your name is going to go here. And all your contact info. Okay. So yes, that goes here. This role was for an this resume, It's for an entry level change management position. And change management, hey Karen, is when communications and project management have a baby. So this resume was written for someone who got a role, who was a teacher, who ended up getting a role in change management. And just what we did was just change the language. For instance, some of the language that they had on their resume actually had them at this customer service type level. They did not use the word implementation on their resume. Instead, they were using words on their resume that was closer to project coordination, right? And so because they were using words like project coordination, they was wondering why all of the roles that they were getting was customer service. We changed that information over and they ended up getting a role that was closer to what they wanted in change management. But it was literally that little bit of change. There are certain things that have to go on your resume that you have to make sure is professional in order for you to get the type of role that you want. The first thing is always going to be your professional summary. Okay. Some myths. Yes, your resume could be in a template because most people who are applying, who are looking for six-figure roles, their resume is in a template. Will your resume be over 2 pages? Should about 2 pages. You want to have for every 15 years, 10 to 15 years of experience, it's going to be about 1.5 to 2 pages. You should only have a 1 page resume if you are fresh out of college. And when I say fresh out, I mean less than to up to 2 years of experience. This is a change resume, meaning that they change careers. Third grade teacher. This is a teacher who changed into a change management career. We're still doing a 2 page resume because your resume is going to be a list of experiences and accomplishments, not job duties. So even if you're changing careers, your resume is going to be over 1 page for most of you guys in the room. Okay. Your resume only needs to go back 10 years. The rest of that experience needs to be placed on your LinkedIn. Now, you can create a section on your resume that's called additional work history, and you could place the rest of that information there, or you could place it on your LinkedIn. In sections that are looked for in your resume, your professional summary, your skills section. Stop using outdated information like competency. Nobody uses that word. So if you have competency, you want to change that to skills. Okay. And when you're writing out your resume, you want to make sure that your resume is in year format, not month and year format. And the main reason why is if you have small gaps on your resume, that will be fixed with that. That way, you don't have to try to have experience for that 1 month of time when you were looking for a role. Thank you, Alicia. If someone gets a screenshot, no, Breezy, I'm going to send it to y'all if you commented to get your notebook. Okay. So if you notice for a teacher, you don't see things in here such as lesson planning, right? For a teacher, you don't see things in, I put them kids under people management. I didn't put them kids under children, students, all that shit. I put their asses under people management, right? And relationship building, right? We also talked about leadership development based on the type of roles they're going over, right? Data collection, market research, community outreach and engagement, stakeholder relationship management. That's her with the parents, right? Performance monitoring and evaluation. That's tests and quizzes, right? Resource allocation and optimization. That's, multitasking, right? Team leadership and development. That's her because she was a teacher's teacher, right? She was a cohort leader and coach, right? Policy formulation and implementation. I mean, she had to have rules for her classroom. So obviously she know how to formulate something to go for that classroom and make sure that people doing it, right? Risk management and mitigation. Have you ever seen a teacher break up a fight? Yes. Program sustainability and planning. I mean, the school getting paid some type of way. Training and professional development, Google Sheets, ECATs. So although this is a teacher's resume, you're not seeing a lot of teacher language that will kind of pigeonhole them. If you need the notebook, it's right there. So get your notebooks out. What did we learn so far? Right here. Go ahead, put it in your notebook. Right? Yes, B. Skills pay bills, right? And you need to think about what skills that you have that needs to go into a better space. Okay? Go ahead and get your sheet out. Spicy resume, Asia. We bring the heat with the honey, baby. Okay? As job hoppers, get the months off your resume. So go ahead, y'all. Go ahead and write in your notebook. Topic. Me getting some money. That's the top, not for. Okay, resume hot. Skills pay the bills. Okay. When it comes to your resume, yes, you will always place your resume in year format, not month and year format. We be job hopping and shit, right? This will also allow you to make some decisions. To give you an example, this person could have started this job in March, right? But if this was a different type of job that started in January of this year and it wasn't related to what they were trying to do, we would have had to do some different things. This was a mistake. So you want to do that. I've been working on this resume. Another thing, y'all can remove the city and state for each one of your roles. That way it don't look like you just traveling up a yonder each time. Okay, so you want to put it in year format and you want to remove the city and state next to the roles that you're getting. And you want to make sure that it's templated. You want to list your skills. You can bullet point them. You can separate them with one of these. That's small little potatoes. The biggest thing is that it's neat, that it's easy to read, and you're not using language that is beneath your skill set. Yes, Veronica. No city and state. You can put the city and state that you are in your contact information. And that, even if you're looking for a remote role, is important because that's how they know what your taxes are going to be. But when it comes to the roles, they are really looking for your experience. And the year format, instead of month and year format, can hide small little, gaps of employment. If you're a job hopper, you a bunny bee. I know y'all be hopping all over the motherfucking place. You want to make sure that you reduce the amount of questions you're being asked as humanely possible. You're welcome, Jatira. Latoya, I'll be sick of that shit too. Okay. That's why you want to make sure that you understand what's your highest valued skill. Now, some of us, these are upgraded skills, right? This was for recruiting, human capital management. You still have to flesh that out. So to give you an example, we're not just writing random ass shit up there. When we're at her being an alternative learning center teacher, we talked about developing and executing weekly personalized plan development and implementation, incorporating emotional intelligence to communication change strategies for learners' growth. All this means is that they sat down every week and they lesson planned for the students in the middle school, y'all. So when you decide what skill you're going to use, you got to write that resume at that skill level. So this is about lesson planning. But because write it for a role that was going to give her the salary of a lesson planner, we had to write that resume at the lesson, at the execution it was on. Next time about you developing plans to finish skills. So we got to really do it up, right? And are we lying? No, I ain't lying. They did develop a personalized plan and implemented it for them students. And they are using emotional intelligence. You know about your badass kids. Shit, you still trying to manipulate their ass and eating their vegetables, right? And they had to communicate those changes so that the learner could grow. How do you add lateral positions such as developmental details to your resume? Do you add it to the work experience or in a separate section? It depends on the type of role you're going for. So if you're going for a role that development would be a forefront, right? So in change management, development is a forefront. You would integrate it into the roles that you've used those functions. If it is a um, thing that you're just trying to sprinkle some seasoning on your resume, you feel me? Then you just gonna add that in the skill section. Yes. And the way that you would incorporate training is that I would integrate the skills that I learned in that training into the body of the resume, and then I will list it at the bottom as well, right? We be using real fancy words up in here. So, implemented scaffold support frameworks, ensuring teachers have a comprehensive understanding of these standards and provided structural pathways to certification. All that means is that they created a process on how to teach this teachers on how to pass this exam that they needed, right? But we gotta talk our shit. So she implemented scaffolded support framework. Now we have to put a little bit of honey on it. We can't just be out here letting her out loose like that. And so just that difference in where we're going in the language determined where she was going in her salary, right? That's a completely different language. Strategic implementation, senior project, strategic, senior operations, success, conflict. That's going to be the difference there. Now, that's a good question, Tony. Tony says, should your resume always be bullet pointed? Now, when the bullets on your resume, they have to show impact or results. And so I've came up with a little fancy thing. This is I train my writers. And so your resume, every bullet point has to answer these questions. Let me see if I can make the writing bigger. Yeah, I can make the writing bigger. So every bullet point got to answer, what did you do? Why or how did you do it? And what was the result or impact, right? So this is for a social worker that went into director of programs. What did they do? They championed targeted health priorities. Why? How did they do it? They did it by integrating a data-driven system, improving outreach, and what was their impact? Because they are doing more quality, right? They're not numbers driven, they're impact driven. And so their impact was ensuring sustainable health behavior changes, right? So that's because we're writing the resume based off of their skill. And so we're using their highest level skill, even in social work. If you are an entrepreneur, the best and biggest thing that you can do is pick what title that you want to go for. And then your resume is always going to be written at that title as well. So at Black on the Job, I'm the CEO. I wear a lot of hats. If I'm going for a marketing position, I'm going to list Black on the Job like this. I'm going to be, if I was going for a director of marketing insights at Black on the Job, 2018 to present. Okay. If you got fired and are laid off, however you want to put it, if you've been fired or laid off in the last 60 days, lie. Yes, I said it, lie. You won't put that your role is still present. You gonna just 2018 to present. We'll clear that up in the interview. How do you clear that up in the interview saying, oh my God, that's so dishonest? I know. What you're going to do in an interview is you're going to say, oh, so I see here that you're the director of marketing at Black on the Job. You've been there since 2018. Yes. I haven't had an opportunity to update my resume. I just severed that relationship about a few weeks ago, actually. So yeah, and that's why I'm here today interviewing with you guys. I apologize for that. And you move right the fuck along. Don't be having, and any of you, ethical and people up in here, y'all don't got to comment. We don't need it. We get it. Lying is bad. For the rest of us, do what you got to do, baby. Times are tough. Do what you got to do. Times are tough. Yeah, resumes are not always updated right away. That's number one. And you saying in there and being transparent about it, that's fine. Don't overdo it. You got fired December of last year. I didn't give you that advice. I said in the last 60 days, last month or so. Okay. Hey, I have my resume out there, just moving fast. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you, Israel. He know your heart. Take it up with the Lord. As you send it out, every time you send that resume out, say, "Forgive me, Lord. Forgive me, Lord," and send it out. Forgive me, Lord. Okay. Now, Soshay said, "What if you're in your first career role? Should your resume still be over a page, or how do you expand it so it'll appear more in depth?" That's a good question, Soshay. If you have more than 10 years of experience, we can write it out more so like a federal resume. And those are just as effective in situations like that, to where you're flushing it out per skill level. Let me give you an example of that so that you guys can see what I mean. Your resume would be what's called a functional resume template. And so your resume, you're going to put the skill first. Oh, well, let me just show the little website that I like. The way that you'll write your resume is that your skills will be here, right? So let's say, since one of yours is like operation strategy, and then you'll write your achievements right underneath, and then you'll do that with the skills. That way it's grouped up by the skills, and you can still have that much impact. Karen, if you are dealing with temp agencies, the way that you want to do that is this way as well. And then in the professional experience, you're going to put the temp agencies here, right? Not all the different places they sent you, here, there, and everywhere. You're going to write out your skills, and we're going to call it experience and skills. We're not going to call it relevant skills. And then you'll flesh it out this way. Okay. Shaquana Outlaw said, "Do we need to always have numbers?" No. When you're writing out your resume has to answer 3 questions. What did you do? Why or how did you do it? And what was the result or impact? If you are in an impact driven role, the way that you're demonstrating that is by showing what that impact is. So, for instance, impact is setting organizational standing and serving as a benchmark for excellence, outstanding leadership and strategic vision, improvements in healthcare outcomes for children. So, some of our more impact roles, they're not going to have quantifiers. They're going to have qualitative information, quality. Okay. Oh, yes, Jasmine. I got you, B. Now, another thing, we also have to understand where we at within the company structure. And this is something that y'all don't be liking me to talk about, but I got to talk to y'all about this. When you're at the director level, your functions should be at director level functions. Because remember, we've learned already, remember a few lives ago when I had told y'all there's a difference between a job role, a function, and an industry? Remember during the pandemic, when all your friends that was teasing you, talking about they work in tech, they tech, and you ask them what they do, they can say, I'm in tech. They were in the technical industry. Some of them was just admin assistants at a technical company, right? There's a difference in that. There's a difference between industry, title, and function, right? So if you hear somebody say, I do data analytics for a government agency, you'd be like, oh, so what do you do for work? I'm in government. Baby, they could be the fucking janitor. They just hyping up their industry, right? When we start looking at titles, our titles are broken up into 2 parts, right? You have the department that you're in and where you're at in the company structure. So when you are writing your resume and you're trying to get into a director level role, you have to show director level functions no matter the department. Okay. So I asked that because Samantha said, I'm an assistant director ready to move up to senior director roles. How soon can I get a resume review and LinkedIn package? You purchased full package. I have over 20 years. Samantha, to move into that role, I will suggest a makeover package, and we can get you in as early as maybe Friday or Monday at the latest. And the link is right there pinned. But especially with director level roles, they're the ones that are getting paid to think. So all of their duties need to have these type of functions no matter the department. And I'll prove it to you guys. Let's go to LinkedIn. Let's say, for instance, we were looking at let's do change management. Let's look at change. I'm on LinkedIn in the United States, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit filters on the right-hand side, and I'm going to go down to director level. Okay. And I'm going to click show 361. So here we are, a philanthropy director. I just chose the first one 4 hours ago. Oh, this one hot off the press, y'all. I don't know if my sister in here is saying stuff, so let me see if I could put this here, because somebody's going to want to apply for this role, and I don't want to hear your mouth. At the director, right, you're going to see what? Collaborate with the board of directors and lead the development committee to do what? Lead them so that they can create, manage, and implement long-term what? Your long-term vision and strategic planning. Develop, strategize, and raise funds to support, manage, and motivate your direct report, identify, cultivate, and steward donor relations, develop and implement strategies. So again, because it's at the director level, they're looking for strategic planning, no matter what. Yes, Condora. Even if, let's go to a different director level role. Let's look at director of domestic programs. Let's look at this. Random role. Oh, this one was posted 3 hours ago. Oh, this one good too. If you're a director, this is a really good one too. Director level, because it's director level, let's look at the duties. Supervise and oversee the development and growth, strategic planning. Supervise and oversee in collaboration with ED, right? No matter what role you're getting, if you're at a director level, it's all about strategic planning. Many of you guys want to be, you see how small these duties are? Many of you guys want to be in director level positions, but you are not placing the right language on your resume. It's extremely important. Even if we were to go into a whole different field, let's say, for instance, I go into people operations at the director level, HR at the director level, it wouldn't matter. When I'm looking at director level, they still want me to do the same thing. Ensure, oversee, right? It's always the same thing. What happens is that you guys apply for director level positions and none of this shit is noted. Y'all ain't put none of this there. Okay. All right. I know, Alicia, girl, I put it in there. Okay. I put it in there for you, baby. And now I'm going to even throw one out here that y'all going to be like, what? Sin. Let's say, for instance, you were you want to be the director of technology, right? Same words, oversee the aspects, oversee the team, oversee the development of procedures, IT procedures and policies, plan and implement more strategic planning, same thing. Honestly, as we can see with this director level role in tech, they not doing nothing technical. Why, Sam? Because they're directing the technical department. They don't really need, look at this. Let's see what the experience is in. They taking anybody. Okay. They want to know if you can direct. Director levels are the ones who are getting paid to think. And so what ends up happening is that you don't have the right words on your resume. And so you're not getting paid to think, you're getting paid to solve. And your resume is a list of solutions, and that's the reason why. Hmm. Oh yeah. So general management want to move into more of an operations position. At what level? Are you looking to do operations management? Are you looking to do director of operations? Where you are in the company, it matters so much. Okay. And that's how the language has to be placed on your resume to kind of show that difference. Now, I had this for you guys, and we looked at this last week. So you guys can see this in action. Okay. So we take this role here, right? As an entry level assistant, right? Corporate structure wise, you're the problem solver. And so you're applying solutions that are handed to you. So the bullets on your resume say support team lead by organizing and maintaining, assisted in daily operations, contributed to project success. Your language is entry level. If this look like sentences on your resume, it's the reason why you're only getting calls for roles that are 45 to 50,000. The verbiage that you're using indicates that you are new to this, not true to this. Okay. When you move up into management, right? Those same three bullets. I got one bullet in management, I got one bullet in operations, and I got one bullet in project. This is now entry. Now we're at managing, right? Now you're managing both problems and people, right? So before you were solving problems, but you didn't come up with the solutions. Now you're managing both people and problems. You ensure your team applies the right solutions, right? Because you're managing, so you're managed. So instead of supporting team leads, you lead a team. Instead of assisting in daily operations, I think somebody just asked about operations. You are now streamlining operational processes. So there goes a free tip for you, Vetadati. If your resume is saying things like assisted in daily operations and you wondering why you ain't getting no operations call, you got to use language like streamlined operational processes, right? Now, let's say you a bad bee. You the baddest of the bees. And you say, baby, I'm not, I ain't ready to manage. I'm ready to direct. How many directors we got? Because I don't want to start talking about directing and y'all not even there yet. None. Are y'all looking for director level or y'all not looking for director? Who looking for director? Because as a director, you're not just managing problems and people. Instead, you're identifying potential problems for the future, contingency planning, looking into the future, right? And you're coming up with solutions before they arrive, and they're very innovative, right? So, with that, instead of talking about managing a team of 10, you're now transforming departments. Instead of talking about streamlining operational processes, you're revolutionizing operational workflows. Instead of talking about managing a $2 million budget project, you're spearheading the execution of the entire portfolio. So that's the difference in language. Now, okay, Adrian. Okay, Natalie, Candace, how you doing, Candace? Neon, nice to meet you. Hey, Golden. Hey, Cherie, Momo, Tracy. Okay, so a few of y'all. Okay, are any of you guys looking at VP? Or we don't got to talk about VP? I don't blame you, Alicia. Anybody looking at C-suite VP? No. Okay, we just had director only. I'm glad you enjoying it, Nidra. Oh, Adrian, you better be inboxing me. I want to make sure you together for that. Now, when we ready to really bump it up, bump it up. Y'all remember? Y'all remember Buddy? He put that nigga DDG up in his motherfucking place because that nigga been wilding on Miss Bailey, y'all. Now, whether she had that kid or not, I'm so glad Budden said something to that man. So let's look at the VP level. I almost got distracted. At the VP level, Adrian, when you sign up, make sure you inbox me because I want to make sure I did your first resume. I got to make sure I do your next one. at the executive VP C-suite. Hey, Samantha. Oh, yeah. Hey, Samantha. I definitely know Samantha. Hey, Ness. We're not saying that we manage a department of 50. We're now elevating the leadership team's effectiveness because the directors are doing that, right? Instead of when we're talking about operations, we're not talking about revolutionizing the workflows. At that VP level, you need to be talking about how you're doing complete overhauls, right? And the projects that you're managing, you're the one that's coming up with the strategic initiatives that delivered a 40% return on investment. So just within language difference, and I can send this out to you guys too, just in language difference, this row here would be $50,000 language. This here is $60,000 to $70,000 language at the management. Director, we're looking at $70,000 to $85,000 language, sometimes $120,000 once we're at the assistant, senior level director. And then we up here, we try to break the motherfucking bank. Open up that bank account and pour it in mine. When we trying to get a 150, right? Okay, Samantha. So we have to make sure that the language we use is different. Now, right here on your resume, underneath your name, make sure you have a title. The title is for the role that you are going afterwards. And the way that you do that is simple. Let me show you. So you could put, if it goes by your industry, you could put change professional. Just in case you don't know, you like admin said, I'm not about to put change manager. I ain't never managed no changes. You could put change management, right? You going for a project coordinator position, you could put project management. You want to go for an operations position, you're in operations management. You want to go into client relations or client success, there it go. You going into the experience, there it go, right? So you could use the word management, or we could switch this out for professional. Okay. I want to move it to a supervisor. Crystal, I'm glad you mentioned that. Y'all know in corporate and in what I tell y'all, the word lead and supervisor are fake titles. You are in management. So after your team lead, you can go into team management. The difference between a supervisor and manager is so obscure that they sometimes use the title supervisor to underpay you, right? We talked about this before in the Hive. We don't believe in that, right? We don't believe in that. They try to lie on us, right? They try to say the main difference is that a manager is responsible for what of a company, while a supervisor is responsible for the how. The supervisor is actually the one who's doing a lot of the managing. There is no big difference. So if you got supervisor on your resume right now, you're going to delete that word and you're going to put management. Okay, click the link in the bio, y'all. Okay, you're in operations management. The office has operations. If you're doing budget and planning, we're within the operational fields. Okay. Okay, so let's stop for a second. How we feeling? Because I gotta talk to my anxious bees. I want to make sure ain't nobody overwhelmed. Anybody overwhelmed? How we doing? Y'all learning, or y'all like, oh my God, Sam, this is too much information. Where y'all at with things? Remember, y'all always have the recordings, but where y'all at with things? Yes, Tasha. Breezy. No, if you're a management, your operations management. Y'all good? Put a B in the chat, sad face. Okay. Now, pissed at yourself, girl. Don't be pissed. I got you. Now, we're going to be doing our $50 DIY workshop, and that is in, when is that? That is in next weekend, October 26th. Y'all can click the link down there too. The $50 DIY workshop is a really great thing. So not only do you get a cover letter, you also get a resume at the end of the workshop. It's a one-day workshop, and we break it down from top to bottom. go ahead and click the link, come in. At the end, you get we give you all templates. Everybody leaves the workshop the same day with a resume that is Black on the job worthy. We also give you free bullet points. We have 6 of our resume geniuses in that class, and you leave that workshop for $50 with a full resume. The skills that I'm going to be sending out to everybody who got their notebook and things. Not only do you need to have that skill, right? He says we can put the skill, just like we saw for that teacher, we could put the skill instead of putting conflict resolution, you could put dispute resolution, right? But you also have to make sure that your bullets underneath match, right? It is not for federal. This is for corporate only because federal resumes are different. And we also have our LinkedIn in there as well, our LinkedIn workshop. But it's a same day thing. You leave that day with a resume. Now, you don't got to believe me. Y'all can always go look at our 700 and damn near 50 reviews on the workshops itself. They leave with everything that they need. I attended the DIY workshop and it was a jump start on my job search. After completing, I'm excited. You leave that day with a resume. And I am the one, me and the resume geniuses, we are the ones that teach the class. You leave that class with a templated resume, fully fleshed out. We give you guys professional summaries and we break you up by industries. That way we can make sure that when you leave, you're not out here got a resume that I wouldn't have approved. So everybody's resume has gone over. And you can also, oh, what's today? What's today's day? Let me see on my calendar. The 9th. Okay. So yeah, your early bird ends on Monday. I don't make the rules. Chai do. So make sure y'all get y'all $50 DIY workshop. It's a 4-hour workshop and we're breaking it down section by section. Jatera, you could do either one. Now it's the workshop, we're breaking it down. If you're in director level or you're at 85,000 or above and you're trying to get to like assistant director, senior director, VP, C-suite, those type of positions, I'll say buy a package. Don't be sitting here trying to go to that because you're not going to want to do it. You are not used to doing all that type of stuff by yourself, baby. I know you think you can, but you're going to be up in that workshop talking about, girl, let me just pay somebody else to do it. Then you want to have the career coaching so we can outline and we can have a strategic plan around it. I believe y'all could just scan the screen or you can click the link at the bottom. The buzzwords for the director position, can you drop the file tab on your page? And you did that. Cherie, I'm going to have the team send it out to everybody via inboxes. No, it is for corporate resumes, not federal, right? Because the federal resumes, like I've told you guys before, federal resumes are minimum 5 pages. I've seen some at 4 pages. They're at minimum 5 pages. They don't go back 10 years. They go back. And they're a completely different format. I do have a sample federal resume for you guys to see. We had our federal workshop not too long ago, but you can always sign up for federal resume review services. And Admin Joe, Admin Yesha, Admin Kamra is amazing. I know you are, Adrian. Yes, Olita, we have federal services. We have Admin Joe. Let me show you guys our website with our services. Let me click here. So there are federal services. Did I click the right thing? I did. So we do have federal services. And you can get your federal resume review, federal career coaching, a federal resume, LinkedIn, and then we even do panel mock interviews for our federal Bs because more than likely it's going to be a panel interview. On top, oh shit, the shit stay up on the side. Oh man, maybe I could have gave that man some ass. Maybe so. I didn't know the little things. I'm gonna have to send him a cute little message. Federal revision, we have a package that also includes the LinkedIn profile development, and we have another package. Oh, here it goes. That includes a panel mock interview, and this also includes a LinkedIn review. So we do have federal services, and you can always book a resume review or a federal resume review. Okay, y'all, shit. Let a nigga know. I want to send him a little message. I'm gonna have to send him a little message. Okay. I mean, thank you. Okay, thank you. I gotta give him a little something. Okay, don't worry about it. You could just if the Instagram isn't working, here goes the Facebook link, and y'all just gotta click that button that's on Facebook, and you'll be fine. Okay. All right, y'all. So we got some things to add to our notebook this time. Let me see. Where's our little notebook? Where's my notebook? Where's my notebook? We got so much to add to our journals. Do y'all like your journals? Because y'all showed and let me know if the journals was I mean, the notebooks was what y'all needed. Y'all kept saying y'all needed a black on the job notebook. Now y'all got y'all action steps that y'all can do. So your intentions, the word of this year is money. Okay. You need to set your professional intentions and have your action plan. If your action plan is to sign up for services or packages, you want to do that. Should we stop at 10 at point? Yes, Cheryl. And we also have senior bees on our team, Cheryl. So if you want to be paired with someone that can talk to you from your age perspective and vantage, we absolutely can do that as well. We do have that. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Y'all like your notebook? Okay, because I'm like, I was looking at the comments and shit. I'm like, damn, did they not like it? Okay. So y'all know what y'all need to do now. Y'all got your action steps, and these goals we need to set for ourselves, right? We want to make affirmations for my content bees, my bad bees. Yes, bee. We want to make sure that we're writing down our things the way that we're supposed to. Nichelle, I put the link in there. I'm happy. All your brilliant thoughts. We need to discuss that. Okay. So I want to make sure I see majority of y'all who resumes are not ready at that workshop on October 26th. It's $50. You leave with a resume. I'm not about to hold you up. Top of that, you can use Afterpay. Sign up today for $12.50. I don't want to hear it. It's $12.50. You sign up on Afterpay, it's $12.50. Calm down. Okay, calm down. Calm down. I don't want to hear no bullshit. Now, there are some bees who can afford it on a serious tip. We have bees that we support in domestic violence that have different situations going on. They may be between a rock and a hard place. Use that donation button over here, and you could donate $50 so that another bee can get in there. I'm going to let all the bees in no matter what, but I still got to pay the team. So if you want to donate so we can allow more of our team members to join to help bees who truly can afford it, we work with a lot of the homeless shelters as well. It will be much appreciated, and it goes towards that. Yes, Jateria. Yep. I'm trying to tell you, Breezy. And honestly, it's within the language. You guys have higher level skills, right? Like even when we look at that list of the highest value skill, even for some of the most simple ones, such as attention to detail, we all have that skill, right? But because we've been taught to put attention to detail, we sit here getting administrative assistant people calling us back. But in reality, you have extra skills. You might be doing quality assurance and process improvement. So you don't even need to put attention to detail. You need to put process improvement because it encompasses the skill of attention to detail so that we can get for roles that are higher, right? And that's what we really want. And for the bees, that's a goal of ours. That is where our you are the worldies, I got the job post come from. We have a list of skills and we look at the highest value skill and we try to write the entire resume based on that, just like we did for that teacher. We put in frameworks. We not put in curriculum development and lesson planning. I never put lesson planning. Okay. Oh, yes, Janelle. And I also do have printed copies. If you go to the website, I think they're like $12 or something. And I think it's free shipping. So if you want to print a copy of that notebook, same link at the bottom, you'll be good. Okay, Nichelle, I'm going to check after this live. Okay. I'll be getting a little, okay, it must be my eyes. Okay. Just click the link. Yes. Director level compliance, Denise, book a career coach so you and I could talk about what that looks like because compliance looks different depending on the industry and department. Okay. Did y'all learn a lot today? Are y'all coming to the workshop? Am I gonna see y'all at the workshop now? Y'all think MSN know her stuff now? Okay, y'all sit here. Now remember, this is a badass motherfucker system, y'all. Always go to the website. You can look at all of our services and packages. We do hands-on support. The reason why Black on the Job is different is that we don't believe in cookie cutter services. We speak to you just like this, right? When you get career coaching, mock interview, interview prep, resume review, you're speaking to someone. It's a live Black person, right? A career consultant that I pay a lot of money for these certifications. And we're breaking that down with you step by step. Your resume review, your skill analysis. Every package comes with a skill analysis. So that list that I just showed you, if you bought a package, they actually go over what your highest value skills are and tell you why they feel like they are and the salary that's attached to that skill. So you could have put on there project coordination and they'd be like, no, baby, that's implementation. That is a $90,000 skill. Is that the one that you like the most? Let's look at some $90,000 roles based off that skill. Okay. Okay, Vivian. I have yet have a survey to pay for the workshop. I'll be there out of work and fighting for unemployment, which was denied. Oh, Janelle Black. Oh my gosh. Okay, Janelle, the first donation I get, I absolutely will be giving it over to you. I am so sorry. Oh, thank you, Samantha. All right. Samantha's going to be inbox me anyway for her resume, Janelle. So Janelle, message the B page or inbox me and we'll get that done on the back end. Thank you, Samantha. Okay, Tiffany, the next one I come in, definitely inbox the business page and they'll do that. But we definitely want to make sure, get in there, okay? When we get what we have been shown in this meeting, the information. Yeah, this is always recorded. All of this stuff is always recorded, y'all. The Beehive has so much information. That's why I want you guys to do the comment so we can personally inbox you and you can get resources, right? So for those who got the notebook, they like, y'all late, girl. We got a resume essential skill list yesterday. Y'all got a guidebook yesterday. Now y'all got a notebook. The ones who are signing up to the DMs and commenting, they done got about $200 worth of free shit in the last 24 hours. No lie. Maybe 30 hours. Yesterday afternoon to today. The people who are following the comment, they not even messaging y'all. We sent out so much stuff. I had finance and people ops call me saying, I know you want to give out the notebook. We were thinking about we were going to sell it during Black Friday. No, y'all not. It's already too late. We gave it out to the bees. We moving on to the next. Okay. So the ones who are following the directions, they ahead of the game. They are way ahead. I'll link the post again. You just have to comment so you can get your resources. They not even saying that to y'all. They like, thank you, Sam. On the side, y'all. I'll show y'all the messages. If y'all follow it correctly, let me show y'all. Let me look at Breeze because me and Bree be talking shit too much. Let me find somebody else. See, they got the message right away and they got downloads. You see the Honeybee Notebook? They did the little inbox thing. They commented as they were supposed to, and they got the download they were supposed to. Yesterday, they got a resume essentials, and they got all the buzzwords to remove from their resume. So y'all gotta follow when I be saying the comment. That's why I said that. So we can give you all the resources in one space. All you gotta do is comment on that Instagram page. Yeah, okay, so let me show y'all. All y'all gotta do, because right now, while we've been talking, we had a whole bunch of people get it. All you got to do on our Instagram, it's literally the very last post, the last post that we did, the one that's on there right now. All you got to do is go on that post and comment honey. That's it. And everything's in your inbox. Just comment honey and everything's in your inbox. It's just Black on the Job. Our Instagram page, all you got to do is comment honey. It's the live that we're doing right now. It says live in the hive right there. Right? And let me show y'all. Y'all see all these people that saying link sent, link sent, link sent, link sent. I'm telling y'all, I'm not making it hard. All you got to do is go to the comment honey. That's it. Go to Instagram, Black on the Job, click it, honey. That's it. That's it. If you don't have Instagram, do it from the business page. And all you gotta do is click this link here. They be getting lots of stuff. Okay. They have a whole little gang going on. They getting resources every single day. They got a list the other day of all the overused words and they took them off their resume. They got a resume essential. They get coupons. There was the other day they I think it was the first 10 people that comment got free career coaching. They got a whole gang going on over there. Yes, Nicole, corporate. If you don't have Instagram, I made a comment for those of you guys who are here on Facebook, and you can get the same thing. So there's a Facebook business hive and there's an Instagram business hive, and you get all the free resources right to your inbox. Right to your inbox. Okay. If you're not on Instagram, just use this one. I'm going to post it again. That came from the team because they also create a hive for Facebook. Okay. Yes, Dee, you sure can. Davita, I'm trying to tell you. All right, y'all. Now, you already know Joy Boy is looking at me like I'm crazy. 5:30 to 6:37. We have our hard stop in 4 minutes. Any questions I can answer? Just comment on the post. Honey, if you go to the post, you'll see everybody else's comments and you'll know exactly what to do. Oh, you're welcome, Keisha, Momo. I'm telling you, Veronica, you better let them know. Leah, you're welcome, Lolita. I'm so happy. Oh, yes, Alicia, we big on the ground. Okay. Sign up for our newsletters. We don't spam you guys. If you guys notice, we barely ever post our website. We're not going to spam you guys. Sign up for our newsletter. We ask you to sign up for these places so that we can give you resources. It's not to bug you. It's to help you. Okay? So sign up for the newsletter at the bottom on Hot Bio. Get on the Instagram so that we can help you. We want to help you. Okay? Of course, Alicia. Most of our bees don't have 6 figures. Okay, Jatera, that check here, we own it. Yes. Okay, come on, coming out. Come out for the services. It was such a wonderful time, guys. Next week, I believe, let me check our schedule before everybody leaves. So some people like to know what's happening next week. Next week, my live, August, September. Oh, no, we're in Q4 now. Lord have mercy. Okay. Next week is October 16th. We're going to be going over quick resume fixes that get you results. We're going to talk about little tweaks such as templates and things like that, little different things you can do to your resume that gets you more money. And it's going to be about like $5,000 to $10,000 bumps. The things we went over today is about like $35,000 bumps. But if you need like $5,000 to $10,000 bumps, we'll be talking about that next week on Wednesday. So I shall see you guys next week on Wednesday to get this done. I'm so glad. And if this is your first time here, thank you so much. I'm so happy to see you. I pray that this space blesses you. Invite your friends, your family. We give so much resources out. We are here for you. And on our website as well, guys, always click the community tab. You will find additional free resources, our broadcast channel, all of our past lives. You could join our different communities. If you click free resources, you'll get so much, honey. Under this tab, we have how to apply for federal roles. We have templates. We have career resources, LinkedIn resources, interviewing resources, as well as job search resources. All of these are free for you guys. Download, use, share. As long as y'all don't say some clear folks gave it to you, you give us the credit. It's all yours. So please go into the community tab, search around. We're here to help, okay? You're welcome. I love what I do. It fills me as much as it fills you guys. I appreciate you guys for believing in our shared vision. This space we created together, and we're going to get the job, okay? Yep. Leah, just go to that last post and click comment. Comment honey. That last post, comment honey, and you're good to go. It will add you to the Beehive colony, and you'll get everything else. All right? I am wishing you guys lots of love, peace, and honey. Joy Boy, y'all know that's the only white man in my life, and he not playing that game. He not playing them whole games with y'all. He be like, y'all be and I'm a dog. Rough rider. So